If you have an issue with a person or a client or a relative or whoever, if the first thing we do is say what they're doing to cause it, the way we look at the problem is our main problem. We want to grow ourselves and we want to grow our business. But if we don't see ourselves in the best way, we're not going to operate at the highest level. Friends made this story about this old man who used to sit outside this old west town. He'd sit out there and chew on a twig and lean against a tree. And one time this family pulls up in a covered wagon. It's obvious they have all their belongings in the wagon, and he gets off and he says, "Old timer, what kind of people live in these parts?" And the old man says, "Well, what kind of people are in the parts that you came from?" They said, "Well, a bunch of lying, thieving, stealing people. That's why we're leaving. We can't wait to be rid of them." The old man looks at him and says, "Well, that's pretty much what you're going to find around here as well." Just as that family was heading off into the sunset, another family comes up, and the man gets off and says, "Old timer, what kind of people in these parts?" The man says, "Well, what kind of people are in the parts you came from? Honest, good, hardworking people we're truly going to miss." The old man says, "Those are pretty much the same type of people you're going to find around here." So the idea, friends, is that our world is a big, giant mirror. And if we see ourselves with a self-defeating, negative mindset, it's going to be impossible for us to see the world around us as it truly is, or as it can be. But we get to make that choice. And that decision has a lot to do with, just like with those two families going to that town. One's going to find a whole bunch of problems and a whole bunch of people to hate. The other one is going to find all kinds of amazing people. But we get to make that decision. We get to make that decision.